everyone, welcome back to my channel. This recipe is for your basic Alfredo sauce. I have garlic to taste, a couple of tablespoons of flour, half a stick of butter, 2 cups of heavy cream. I have a cup and a half of grated Parmesan cheese, half a cup to a cup of half and half, and I have some olive oil, just a splash of it for flavor. I'm using this sauce for pasta today, but I will give you a couple of ideas to use it in other ways. Very versatile. Today I'm making penne pasta to complete my Italian dinner. If you watch the other videos, tomato sauce, meatballs, and baked eggplant, they're all. This will round out the dinner, and I'll show you the end result. So I'm going to get some water boiling because you're actually gonna. This is so fast. You're gonna make the pasta and the sauce at the same time while the pasta is cooking. So I'm going to salt my boiling water very well. And I'm going to add 16 ounces of, today I'm using penne pasta. You can use bow tie, fettuccine, doesn't matter. This recipe of sauce is good enough to coat 16 ounces of pasta. So I'm going to give it that one stir because it's up to a boil and it won't stick anymore. And the box says to use 9 minutes, and that's what I'm going to use. In a small saucepan, I have half a stick of butter melting, and I'm going to add garlic to taste. That might be a clove and a half of large garlic, maybe 2 or 3 very small cloves. I like the flavor of garlic in my Alfredo sauce, and so does my family, so that might be too much for you. And you can omit garlic altogether if you'd like. Okay, so I've got the butter melted and my garlic is still cooking in there. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of flour. You can also omit this step. And actually, when I'm making a pasta sauce, I sometimes don't add it because the starch from the pasta thickens up the sauce as well after you've mixed it. When I make Alfredo sauce to top with French fries, which is a recipe that I'll be doing for you very soon. Alfredo fries, chicken Alfredo fries, and shrimp Alfredo fries. I do add flour because I want it thick, but I just happen to add it for this recipe. That's a splash of olive oil that I'm adding, strictly for flavor. And I'm just watching that garlic. You don't want your garlic to burn. So I'm adding 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I don't think I got this on video, but I ended up adding about a cup of half and half to this because it got thicker than I wanted it to, which is why I said that you don't have to add the flour. My pasta is ready, the timer went off, so I'm going to stop and drain. And at the same time, always keeping my eye on that sauce. That's going to go right back into the pot. My sauce is almost done. As soon as it comes to a boil and see how it's coating that spoon, you want to start to add your cheese. And I'm adding 1.5 cups of grated Parmesan cheese, slowly stirring it in as it melts, which is why you want this almost at boiling so that it melts really fast. A really fast recipe. And once again, proud to say that I'm not using jarred Alfredo sauce, which is what I always used to use. This is 10 minutes and it's done. The pasta and the sauce at the same time. So there's literally no excuse. I'm just gonna stir until I get all that cheese melted, and you can see it. You might not be able to see it on this video, but when you're cooking it, you'll be able to see that the cheese is all melted. It will just get thicker and thicker. No need to add salt, no need to add pepper. It is perfectly fine as is. I believe it's almost there. I didn't want to cut the tape. I wanted you to see how this progressed. And I believe it's ready to go in. And I pour it right into my pasta. Give it a good mix. And that is your Alfredo sauce in pasta. Once again, it can be used for 16 ounces of any type of pasta. I just happen to have penne in my pantry today. We love bow tie pasta, we love fettuccine. And so let me show you the end result of my Italian meal there. There's my meatballs with the tomato sauce and my baked eggplant that I made. These videos are all up and you can follow them. And this is all going on one plate. I have my family here. My oldest daughter and my grandchildren are here. And I'm making this for them. A large crowd. So we've got baked eggplant that came out perfect. Italian meatballs made with ground beef and Italian sausage and homemade tomato sauce. Gonna top a little on my eggplant. And last but not least, homemade Alfredo sauce with penne pasta. I hope you enjoyed all 4 of these videos. My daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids are still 30 minutes out. We couldn't wait. We're enjoying it right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.